going from left to right. Come on, Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest in yellow, and it's like an orange, yellow and orange attacking the goal to my left-hand side. Oh my goodness me, tense time, so players are down on the knees and we are underway. Let's do this, guys, let's do this. We are live from the Vitality Stadium. And like I said before, in their previous game, Bournemouth beat Blackburn Rovers by 3-0. Next up in the final game of the season, it will be the Lions. Bournemouth will be at home once again against the Lions of Millwall. Now, Bournemouth have been around since 1899. The Vitality Stadium is quite a small stadium, unfortunately. Only holds around 11,500 fans. It's a jam-packed, it's full capacity. It was impossible to get tickets most of the season, never alone. Never mind tonight. So we had no chance. Nottingham Forest, Steve Cooper looking after the tricky trees. Will the tricky trees be too much for Bournemouth tonight? Or will this game be the cherry on the cake for Bournemouth as they head back up into the Premier League? Or will they have to go through those playoffs? And nobody wants to go through the dreaded playoffs. So I'll tell you what, there's been 8 goals between these two teams in the last game, so we are destined to have goals. Probably not 5 or 6, but I think it's going to be a little bit closer than that. Now, Nottingham Forest, as we know, are in 3rd position on 79 points, 23 wins, exactly the same as Bournemouth this season in the Championship. They've had 10 draws, but 11 defeats. 3 more than the Cherries. And next up in the final game of the season, they'll be away actually. Nottingham Forest, the Tricky Trees, will be away at Hull City. Now, they've been around since 1865, so a little bit older in footballing terms than Bournemouth. And they play at the City Ground up in Nottingham, and that can hold just over 30,000 fans when at full capacity. So let's get to the game. We're 2 minutes in, no chances to talk about, and it's been pretty much even Stevens after Bournemouth got us underway. And they are attacking the goal to my right-hand side. There's Kelly, the captain for Bournemouth, screaming out instructions to his players. They're all goal side. A long throw by Nottingham Forest out on the far right-hand side. Picked up by the centre-back for Bournemouth. Played to the full-back. Picked up back down this right-hand side. Racing towards. The ball's wobbling all over the pitch at the moment. Racing towards that halfway line. But Bournemouth decide to go back with the ball down below, guys. You can see the team lineups. I tell you what, Nottingham Forest kit, it's bright yellow and it's blinding me, man. It's really nice kit, but it is blinding me, it must be said. So yeah, all of the team lineups, the substitutes, and I do believe the formations are down below me as well, up above if you're wondering who those names are. And here come Bournemouth breaking down the left-hand side. His first touch let him down. There's 2 inside the box. He strolls into the penalty area, tries to go through the defender, goes down under a challenge. It's passed across the face of goal. Oh, the goalkeeper got an hand to it from 4 yards out. The goalkeeper got an hand to it. It's still with Bournemouth down by this right-hand side corner flag. Can they get the crossing? There's 4 red shirts for the Cherries waiting inside the 18-yard box, but what a chance for Bournemouth in the opening 3 minutes. It was a good save by the goalkeeper as the ball came across the 6-yard box. He got one hand on it because Bournemouth were coming in on the back post, and if he had missed it, the goalkeeper, it would have been one of the easiest tap-ins of the season for Bournemouth, never mind any other club. But the goalkeeper was there to save the day. The first real scare for Nottingham Forest coming after only 3.5 minutes. It's a throw into Bournemouth, down by this right-hand side, near right-hand side corner flag. And I do believe that's gone out for a corner kick. It hasn't. The referee and the linesman have said that's going to be a goal kick. The Nottingham Forest goalkeeper is in white tonight. But will it be all white? Now there's Scott Parker for Bournemouth, chomping on his chewing gum on the sidelines. Nottingham Forest now sprinting into the final third of the Bournemouth half. Goes down under a challenge. Referee says no free kick on the edge of the 18-yard box for Nottingham Forest. Wow. Guys, I hope you've all had a fantastic week so far. I know that we have. Let's hope and pray that Bournemouth have tonight as well. Oh, my goodness me. There's so much to be won here and so much to be lost. Nobody wants to go through the playoff places. It's always a real tricky thing. It certainly is. So it's going to be a free kick to Bournemouth. Free kick to Bournemouth, and like I said, you can follow all the action. That's what I'm saying. The names up above me, guys, before we got carried away there, is the names of all of our members. Membership starts at only £1.99 per month, and your name will be up on that board for every single game that we cover. And all the money goes to the Football Fans Live charity, which enables disadvantaged and disabled people to have a footballing dream of their life, whether it's meet one of their players, go to one of the games, get a ground tour. And here come Bournemouth on the left hand side, lays it back. Oh, good chance for Bournemouth by the penalty spot. Bournemouth all over Nottingham Forest at the moment. Nottingham Forest on the back foot, especially down that left hand side, and Nottingham Forest's Garner saves the day this time. It's a throw into Bournemouth down by the far left hand side corner flag, takes it to the byline, tries to win the corner, fails to do so. But I tell you what, Bournemouth are all over them, especially down that left-hand flank, like a rash in the middle of summer. Oh my goodness me, what a great start by Bournemouth. The Cherries have just got to try and keep this pace going and make one of these chances count. And the referee's given a free kick in favour of Nottingham Forest. The players are surrounding the Nottingham Forest player. I can't see who it is, but he's gone down on the floor. Cook's having a word for Nottingham Forest. Smith's gone over for Bournemouth. Billingham, I think, was the criminal in that one, if there was any foul or whether they're looking for it. Kelly's getting a speaking to by the referee as well, the Bournemouth manager. Let's have a look at that challenge again. He did follow through on him there, and he did follow through on him. Billingham's just got to watch himself. You know, they've got to keep their head, Bournemouth, and not get too carried away with the whole occasion, because it is a massive occasion here tonight for Bournemouth, and they don't want to let, you know, the temperature rise too high. They don't want to boil over and lose their heads and end up getting sent off and go down to 10 men. Guys, if you haven't already, get your votes going. Do you think it's going to be a Cherries win? Will it be a Tricky Trees win? Will it be a draw? Or, frankly, you don't give a damn and you're just here for the entertainment? Oh man, so if you can't see it, it's a little blue box. Get your votes in, keep them coming, and if it's not there, just refresh your page and then you'll see it. Here come Nottingham Forest trying to break Bournemouth down the left hand side. Bournemouth, good interception on, they give away a throw in. That was very cheap. They should have done a lot better with that Bournemouth. So to throw into Nottingham Forest, 32 yards from goal, out on this near left hand side, going to be taken by the Nottingham Forest number 8. Down by the corner flag with the throw. He's out holding on to it. He needs support, and it's going to be another throw right on that corner flag down by this near left-hand side. And the Bournemouth fans are clapping. The Bournemouth fans are cheering. They're trying to lift their team. They've had a great start to this game. 2 half chances for Bournemouth. There's David Brooks. Sat in the stands, bless him. The Welshman for Bournemouth, David Brooks, is sat in the stands nursing an injury, I do believe. The Bournemouth fans are all clapping in unison. Colback's got it for Nottingham Forest. Down this near left-hand side. Tries to get it down by the corner flag. Bournemouth steal the ball back. Flicked on into the middle of the park. Now Bournemouth can break down this near left-hand side. It's 3 on 4. Good ball out wide, out onto the left. Bournemouth have had a lot of joy down the left-hand side in the opening 8 minutes of this game, but not on this occasion. The right back for Nottingham Forest was well to do on that and got it away clear downfield over the halfway line, picked up by Bournemouth inside that centre circle with Bournemouth. The ball goes from left to right, picked up down this right hand side now. He's got one out wide. Will he use him? Played the wrong ball there. He should have played it through and done a cutting ball on the inside of the left back for Nottingham Forest, but Nottingham Forest have the ball now, all in their bright yellow. There's their redhead. He's a good player. He's on the ball now and he plays it from left to right out onto the far right hand side. Good switch of play by Nottingham Forest in their defensive area. Bournemouth win it back, steal it on. They've got to look up. Bournemouth are passing the ball without looking and giving it straight back to Nottingham Forest. And it's a gutter ball into the penalty area. Chance for Nottingham Forest. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Left-footed from 9 yards out. The Bournemouth defence was caught napping, especially the right back, the right centre-back. Oh, my goodness me. It was a great ball from the centre of the field. Timed his run to perfection, took it on his left foot, smashed it against the roof of the crossbar, and the first real chance of the game, the closest chance of the game, it's the number 16 for Nottingham Forest, hitting the crossbar. Did Bournemouth not watch what happened to Swansea City just a few days ago? They got battered, absolutely battered like a piece of cod by Nottingham Forest. Bournemouth have got to be careful that they don't suffer the same defeat here tonight at the Vitality Stadium, just up the road from where we are. I need to get the windows open, and when Bournemouth score, we'll hear all the cheering. We'll hear them going mental. Mental. Don't forget, Liverpool are playing Villarreal. I'll try and keep you up to date with that one as and when that one kicks off. But at the moment, we are still way, way away from that. So I'll keep you up to date with the Villarreal and Liverpool. Liverpool taking a 2-goal lead against Villarreal from that first leg. It's on the halfway line with Nottingham Forest. Playing it back, picked up by the centre-back for Nottingham Forest. Good right foot. Up over the halfway line it goes, out onto the far right-hand side. Well played by the Bournemouth defence on that left-hand side. Clearing the ball with ease, but giving it straight back. Bournemouth have been giving the ball away a little bit too cheaply in these opening 11 minutes of the game. Still 0-0. Closest goal coming was almost denied by the woodwork. Nottingham Forest, and here they come again down this left-hand side. Bournemouth have got to close them down in the middle of the park a little bit earlier. Again, they try and play that cutting ball, which they played just a few moments ago, which led to that great scoring chance for Nottingham Forest. And Bournemouth giving the ball away once again. Come on, the Bournemouth fans, you need to get behind them, guys. Don't sit on your morals. Don't fall asleep, Bournemouth fans. You've got to be the 12th player out there today, because this is our must-win. Just having a look at that again, and he came so close to getting the opener with his left foot, just rising all the time from around 8-9 yards out. Bournemouth, a real let-off for Bournemouth there. Throw on the halfway line. Bournemouth lose out once again. Nottingham Forest very strong in the air and in the middle of the park. He's got acres and acres of space. Bournemouth have got to close them down quicker in the middle of the pitch, and they're not doing that at the moment. And I tell you what, Nottingham Forest are capitalising on it. Panicking on the ball, and there's a foul. There's a foul about 10 yards back from the halfway line, and it's going to be a free kick to Bournemouth. Billingham going down under a heavy challenge from behind. He goes to ground. 57 amazing people in the room right now. Guys, if you can, please hit that subscribe button. It is totally free, and it will help the channel. And hit the notification bell, because we've got tons of football coming up. We've got 1,800. Can we see the 1,810 subscribers at the top right hand side of your corner screen? Can we see that, guys? Please hit the subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to cast your votes. Who is your team? Where are you watching from in the world? I want to know. Sarah wants to know. Jump into the live chat. Keep Sarah busy. She'll be there typing away to you and answer any questions that you've got as well. So to join in the live chat, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. Wait 1 minute. It's only 1 minute, and Billingham goes down a second time, and the referee's having a word with the Nottingham Forest midfielder there. This is the second time in quick succession. Ouch, that's nasty. That should be a yellow card. Stood on the back of Billingham's ankle. And I tell you what, Yates is lucky to get away with that. He really is. He should have got a yellow card. He walked away smiling and laughing. That's disgusting play by Yates. Come on, referee. Steve Cooper, the Nottingham Forest manager, the Welshman, screaming out instructions to his team. Right, doing a bit. So, and it's into the penalty area. Oh, and it's too far, too strong from the free kick. Goes into the Nottingham Forest penalty area out on the right hand side. Trying to chase it down, but there was just too much power on that ball. 1-8-10. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. We have seen the 1-8-10. It's up in the top right hand side. It is completely free. You know, it doesn't commit you to anything. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means that we will be able to smile and cheer along with the Bournemouth win here today, if they can pull it off. If they can pull it off. A lot of people going for a draw right now. Here come Bournemouth over the halfway line, down that left hand flank. They've had a lot of joy down that left hand flank, but I tell you what, Nottingham Forest are just getting a foothold in this game right now, and Bournemouth are on the back foot. But a few nasty challenges flying in from Nottingham Forest, and they've also got to keep their head. I know that there's a lot at stake. You know, both teams want all 3 points. You know, could this go to the very last game? I mean, it will if Nottingham Forest get the win here today. It's a long journey from Nottingham down to the south coast here on Bournemouth, but it could be a happy one for them if they can pull off a win here today. Throw-in's been taken on the halfway line. Up they go inside that centre circle. Got to get the ball down on the floor. Bournemouth pick it up inside the Nottingham Forest half. 35 yards from goal. Looking to play it infield. There's no movement by Bournemouth in the middle of the park right now. He looks for options. He has to go backwards. Picked up by the centre-back. Brings it forward. Tries a nifty little chip over the top. I think there's going to be too much on that. Can he get down by the corner flag and keep it in? And he's muscled off the ball. And in the end, it went out for a goal kick to Nottingham Forest. But a good bit of thinking by Bournemouth, playing that early ball from right to left, out onto the left-hand flank and sprinting down that left-hand side. But the right back just got back for Nottingham Forest and did enough to put off the Bournemouth forward. So it's a goal kick to Nottingham Forest. Watching from the USA, oh my goodness me, a very warm welcome, my friend, and thank you so much for being here. I wish that we could show it live. This is the best we can do. I'm the best we can do because of copyright and all that type of thing. Obviously, we can't show the game. Nobody can show the game because Sky TV have the rights to that one. And if we were to put it up for literally 30 seconds, we'd get taken down. So, you know, it's not worth it. But we'll try and keep you up to date as much as we can. Obviously, you've got the heat-seeking ball. Sarah will keep popping up all the stats and things like that, and I'll keep you up to date with the stats. Here come Nottingham Forest on the edge of the penalty area. Good break by them. There's three waiting inside the penalty area. The cross comes in towards the back post. Danger for Bournemouth, and a good headed clearance on the edge of the 6-yard box, and it's gone out for a throw-in out on this near left-hand side to Nottingham Forest. 16 minutes on the clock, 0-0. Colbeck's going to take the throw, the number 8 for Nottingham Forest, in line with the 18-yard box, in line with that penalty area. Throws it down towards the corner flag, picked up by the corner flag. Neither team have had a corner as of yet. Bournemouth win it back. Now they can bring it forward. He goes down under a heavy challenge, but it's a fair one, and gets the 1-2 down towards the byline. And it is going to be the first corner of the game, and it's going to go to Nottingham Forest down on this left-hand side. Danger for Bournemouth in the 17th minute. Will the deadlock be broken here? And the Bournemouth fans trying to get their team going. But I can see a lot of Nottingham Forest fans on the far right-hand side there, and they are cheering. They're giving it some welly. The Nottingham Forest fans, so it's going to be the number 37. It's going to take it down on this left-hand side. It looks like he's going to take an in-swinger. How many Nottingham Forest players have we got in that box? A lot of red shirts in there defending, though. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow shirts. Right-footed, in-swinger towards the back post. Defence climbing high, and there's been a head challenge, and a Bournemouth player goes down on the back post. He's back on his feet. Is it Phillips? He's back on his feet, and he's going to be okay. I think it was just a clash of heads as that right-footed corner was swung in on the back post, and we do have a Nottingham Forest player down as well. He must have went down momentarily afterwards. So he's down. The trainers come on. The physios are on. We've got a couple of St John's ambulances running on, but I don't think it's that bad. His knees are up, but his back is down, and he's lay there. Okay, 50% of the action has been in the centre of the pitch in the last 10 minutes. 36% of it has been in the Bournemouth half, and 14% of it has actually been in the Nottingham Forest half. So at the moment, it looks like Nottingham Forest are on top and have come closest to a goal. We're having a look at the top of his head. Who is it? Can't see any number. We've got to play it down. Maybe they've got it on the screen. Is that him on the screen there? We've got him. Has he got his name up on the screen? No, okay, it's Steve Cook. Steve Cook is down. 388 appearances for Bournemouth between 2011 and 2022. Steve Cook leaving Bournemouth to go to Nottingham Forest. Oh my goodness me. Come on, come on. So we've got to stop in play, guys. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has joined me on this fairly bright night. John, thank you so much for subscribing. You can see your name up in lights on the screen there. John has just subscribed as well. Really appreciate it, John. Who is everybody cheering for tonight? Come on, join in the live chat. Join in the live chat. If it won't let you, hit the subscribe. Wait 1 minute, computer refresh itself, and then you'll be able to join in the live chat. He must have a cut because he's still down, but he is sat up, and it looks like they're patching him up. Although Nottingham Forest are warming up a couple of substitutes in the 19th minute of this game, where it still stands 0-0. the pitch is looking pretty good tonight up there at the Vitality Stadium in Bournemouth. I say up there because it's literally just up the road. And he's back up on his feet. He's going to be okay. Cook is going to be okay. There he is. There he is. I think they want him to go over to the sidelines just for a couple of minutes, the number 27 for Nottingham Forest. And I think he's going to be fine to continue in this game. So let's hope and pray we get back underway very, very soon indeed. 72 amazing people in the house. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. More football coming up very, very soon indeed. So make sure you stay tuned, hit the notification bell. And we're back underway. The goalkeeper rolls it out to his defender out on the far left-hand side for Bournemouth. Hit left-footed up towards the halfway line, and there's a challenge on the edge of the area. A long shot from 22 yards right-footed. It was Johnson with a right-footed shot from 20 yards there, but it just went over the top of the crossbar. Bournemouth looking a little bit vulnerable at the back, and especially in the middle of the park as well. It was a half volley. Good shot there though. I am going to keep an eye on the Liverpool game when it kicks off. I hope so, because you've got to cheer on the Brits whenever they're in Europe, haven't you? So yeah, I'm just waiting for that one to start. I've got that on the laptop next to me, guys. So I'll keep you up to date with that one as well. 66 amazing people in the room. It's Nottingham Forest playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Bournemouth putting the keeper under a little bit of pressure. He plays it left-footed out onto his left-hand side. Bournemouth keeping the pressure on. It's gone back to the goalkeeper who smashes it downfield, left-footed up over the halfway line. Bournemouth win it on the halfway line to the centre-back, out on the far left-hand side, picked up by the left-back. Good left, strong foot down that left-hand side, trying to chase it down. Bournemouth on the run, and it's been put out for a throw, and it's going to be a throw into Bournemouth out on the far left-hand side from about 35 yards. And yeah, Cook, I can see all the Vaseline on his head. He did get a little bit of a cut, but I'm sure that Cook for Nottingham Forest, the ex-Bournemouth player, is going to be absolutely fine. Throw-in's been taken in line with the edge of the penalty area. Plays it to the byline, goes to the byline. Can he cut it back? It takes a deflection. It's going to be the first corner kick of the game to Bournemouth, and the fans are bouncing. Faz mega love shout out to Faz in the house here at the Vitality Stadium. Thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. I hope that you're having a wonderful week so far. The first corner of the game for Bournemouth comes in the 22nd minute. We are almost halfway through the first half. We've got 4 red shirts inside that penalty area. They've got to get a few more in. It's down on this left-hand side, right-footed, in swinger, high towards the back post. Header comes back in, and then it's cleared left-footed off the 6-yard line by Nottingham Forest, and the ball's gone all the way back, and Bournemouth play it safe all the way back to the Bournemouth goalkeeper, who smashes it right-footed downfield, hard, strong, up to the final third of that Nottingham Forest half. Played back, nice little neat header by Nottingham Forest. Back to the centre-back it goes. He's looking for space in front of him. He chips it up towards the halfway line. Bournemouth win it with a header on the halfway line. Tries to play the 1-2. Goes down under a challenge. Referee's never going to give that. And it's out on this near left-hand side. Nottingham Forest penned inside their own half at this moment in time, but not for long, I am sure. Bournemouth have just got to edge themselves a little bit further up the field. Get a little bit deeper into that Nottingham Forest half. It's a long ball, comes over the top, and there's a foul on the Bournemouth captain, and the linesman gets his flag up. It was Johnson, the criminal, in that challenge once again for Nottingham Forest, and it's still 0-0 as we hit the halfway mark through the first half. It's been a great 23 minutes, must be said, and I'll tell you what, Cook's gone down again. He wasn't impeded, but he has gone down, and the blood is starting to run down his face, so it looks like he's going to have to go off and be stitched up. Whether they're going to try and get into half-time or not, I don't know. What would you do? Would you try your best to keep Cook on? Would you substitute him? Or would you just try and see whether he will whether he'll last till half-time and then get stitched up? Or do you risk playing against Bournemouth with 10 men whilst he gets a couple of butterfly stitches or a glue gun in his head, whatever's the quickest? Oh, there we go. More statistics. Most goals and assists since January, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. A total of 16, 11 goals and 5 assists by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷. And we've got to stop in play. We have got to stop in play. So Players are just going over to take on some fluids, get some water. They've got a little bit of a water break. It's not hot here in Bournemouth. It is fairly cloudy, but they're giving it their all. Both teams have come out attacking. They're not sitting back. They're not playing defensive. And I think they're just gluing up his head now, because that's why we've got to stop him play. They need to get him off, really. A decision has to be made on Cook, because they can't keep stopping the game every 5 minutes to mop up a bit of blood. So the referee and the linesman have to say something to Steve Cook and his assistants and sort something out. Steve Cooper, sorry, not Steve Cook, but Cookman, and sort something out for Cook. There's a fair few Nottingham Forest fans that have made it down to the Vitality Stadium this evening, so that's great to see, bringing plenty of support with them. And obviously a lot of the Bournemouth fans are in the stadium, as it is a sellout. There's Scott Parker pacing up and down still on the sidelines. I think he'll have a few words to say to his team at half-time. He needs to just close them down a little bit earlier in the midfield, in the centre of the park, because at the moment they're giving Nottingham Forest free rein in the centre there. And that ain't good. That ain't good. As it stands, Bournemouth are on 83 points. Nottingham Forest are on 80. Nottingham Forest have got that 1 goal difference advantage as well. And that could be crucial in the final game of the season. They notched up 5 against Swansea, beating them, thrashing them actually, by 5 goals to 1. Just a few days ago. And next up for them, they will be away at Hull in the final game of the season, and that's not going to be an easy match for Nottingham Forest. But Bournemouth have home advantage against Millwall, and it looks like Cook is coming back on for the 2nd time in this game. Referee needs to sort that one out, and we're back underway, and it's gone all the way back to the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, who took an age and a lifetime to hit that ball left-footed downfield. And he was nearly caught out. He was nearly caught out because Bournemouth were on him like flies round poo. It's back with the centre-back for Bournemouth on the edge of the 18-yard box. Bournemouth in possession. Here come the Cherries pushing forward. Gav, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Yes, Gav in the house. Roadblocksing's in as well. Mega love shout out to Roadblocksing. Badger and Bournemouth fan. I love that name, Badger and Bournemouth fan. They're a little bit under the kibosh. Nottingham Forest have hit the crossbar, but it's still 0-0. Cook is in serious trouble because he got a clash of heads and he's been bleeding for a while now. Bournemouth win it in the final third. And he's taken far too long and he loses out to the midfield of Nottingham Forest. But now Solanke wins it back to Billingham, tries to play it through. He's got two over on the left-hand side. Can he find him? 20 yards from goal. Out on the far left-hand side. They've got to get some shirts into that box. Taking far too long about it, and now the yellow shirts have got back in numbers. But still with Bournemouth. Gets across. Oh, my goodness me. It was a cross from left to right. 5 yards out, and the goalkeeper missed it. And the defender just did enough to put off the Bournemouth player. And it's on the edge of the area. Still with Bournemouth. And it's a right-footed clearance, but what a chance for Bournemouth. They've had 2 half chances. That was the 3rd half chance, and they've come so close, but it's still Nottingham Forest that have come the closest, hitting the crossbar in around the 12th or 13th minute, I think it was now. But what a chance for Bournemouth. Well played down the left-hand side. A beautiful ball along the floor, across the edge of the 6-yard box. The goalkeeper dived to his left-hand side, completely missed it. But unfortunately for Bournemouth, the defender just did enough to get a foot in at that vital moment. I think it was Colbeck for Nottingham Forest. Let's have a look at that again. I think it was Colbeck that made the challenge. It was Colbeck, and he just did enough. Bugger. But a great bit of play by Bournemouth. He stretched out his left foot and got the outside of his left foot on it, Colbeck, and cleared it out of the danger. But it's a throw into Bournemouth out on the far left-hand side. They go back with a throw on the edge of the penalty area. Still with Bournemouth. There must be a weakness in that right-hand side of the defence for Nottingham Forest, because Bournemouth are going down that way, down that channel, down that flank every single time. And Anthony has just won a corner down on the far left-hand side for Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth, 29 minutes on the clock. Is this the moment that Bournemouth can break the deadlock? Come on, we need a goal here. We want one. Things have got to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red shirts now for this corner. There was only 4 for the last one. Solanke's in there. He's calling for it. It's going to be an in-swinger. It's going to be right-footed by the number 32. It's going to be Anthony that takes it. Come on, Bournemouth. 6 red shirts to aim for. Can they get ahead on this? 29 minutes on the clock. Oh, it's hard, it's low, and it's a bloody terrible bloody corner by Anthony. Wasted, and now Bournemouth can get caught short on the break. He's got to go all the way back. He doesn't. He turns the forward and clears it. But here come Nottingham Forest once again. Danger for Bournemouth. Into the last third they go. Nottingham Forest in the centre of the park, by the centre circle. Out on this left-hand side, 30 yards from goal, 25 yards from goal. Still with Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest all in yellow today. Try to play the 1-2 into the penalty area. Danger for Bournemouth. Across the face of goal. The shot comes in on the front post. And the defender clears for Bournemouth from 5 yards out. Oh my goodness me. This is end-to-end stuff. And now Bournemouth looking to break again. Down the left-hand side. Takes a double deflection. Unfortunately for Bournemouth, though, the referee gives it the other way. It's a throw into Bournemouth. Tries to go around the defender. Loses out. And then on the halfway line, Nottingham Forest regain the ball out on the far right-hand side. And here they come again, down that right-hand side, into the final third, 20 yards from goal. Can he get the cross in? 2 yellow shirts. Oh, he was tripped. Was it a corner? And the referee signals. Good defending there by Zamora, the number 33 for Bournemouth and the Cherries. He gets a huge congratulations from his goalkeeper in the Bournemouth goal. Zamora just doing enough to put the forward off for Nottingham Forest, but another good chance, another good chance. It was an outstretched leg that saved Bournemouth's skin. Zamora, great piece of defending. I think the goalkeeper would have had it covered on that front post with buffering. No, we're back. Good stuff. Jordan Zamora, get in there, you beauty. Saving Bournemouth's skin there. 31 minutes on the clock, 14 to go to half-time. Still 0-0. This game already could have been 2-2, 3-3, but it is still 0-0 as it stands, right-footed downfield. And here come Nottingham Forest again, but Bournemouth are going to beat them to the ball, and they go all the way back to the goalkeeper, who smashes it left-footed up over the halfway line. Nicely flicked on by the captain inside that centre circle. And now it's Nottingham Forest who have to play it all the way back to their goalkeeper. End-to-end stuff. Both teams going for blood, going for the jugular in this game. This one is not going to finish 0-0. We've had 8 goals in the last game between these two teams. 5. Master Gamer just subscribed. Master Gamer, thank you so much, my friend. And if anybody's got a channel, Master Gamer, if you've got a YouTube channel, do tell us and we'll tell people. If he has got a channel, guys, get over there, check him out. Master Gamer. Oh yes, thank you so much. Where are we at now? Where are we at in the subscriptions? 1,810. Can we see 1,820 before the end of this half? That would be amazing. It's completely free to subscribe. You're not committing yourself. And Nottingham Forest win it back down this left-hand side. And it's going to be a Surridge. Was it Surridge? It was Surridge for Nottingham Forest there. But it is going to be a Bournemouth throw-in. Shots so far, 2 for Bournemouth, 3 for Nottingham Forest. 1 on target for Bournemouth and none on target for Nottingham Forest. Although they hit the crossbar, so they've actually come the closest. So I disagree with those statistics because Nottingham Forest almost took the lead. Come on, you Red, says Master Gamer. Yes, Master Gamer. But saying that, Nottingham Forest 1,820. Thank you so much, guys. You guys absolutely rock. And like I said, it is completely free. It's not going to cost you a penny. We wouldn't do that to you. And don't forget, hit the notification bell because we've got loads and loads of football coming up. We cover Italian football, Spanish football, women's football, Irish football, non-league football. Love it. Bring it all on. And of course, we've got the World Cup at the end of the year. Nice neat 1-2 down the right, left-hand side. John Boy's Heart, a mega heart to John Boy's Heart. Thank you so much. Nottingham Forest breaking down the right-hand side. Really appreciate that, John Boy. Crossed, right-footed onto the edge of the area. Danger for Bournemouth. Can he get the turning? Makes way. Right-footed shot. Oh, and straight into the goalkeeper's arms at the near post. It was Johnson who unleashed the shot, but it went straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. There's a guy outside waving the cherries. Yes, there's a guy outside. He's seen the flag flying and he's just caught my attention and he's pointing at the flag. He can see me through the window. I don't know how he can see me, but that's amazing. Yeah, you got somebody outside there just going, hey, cherries, hey, like that. Fantastic stuff. He can probably hear me actually. Yeah. I've got a little bit of, I might be little, but I've got a big voice most of the time, some of the time. Anyway, let's get back to the game. I can't believe that. That's brilliant. So we've got the Bournemouth flag flying out my bedroom window. But yeah. Why isn't he at the game? Get yourself up the game. Why isn't he at the game? Good ball, up over the top, out onto the left-hand side. Yeah, probably couldn't get a ticket. It was like gold dust for this one. It really was. If you got a ticket for the game tonight, you probably could have sold it for £200-300 on the internet, but let's not even go there on that one. Gutted I couldn't get one, but never mind, never mind. Okay, 35 minutes on the clock, 10 minutes to go till half-time. Still 0-0, and this game is still anybody's. This game is still anybody's. You know, 3 points up for grabs. I think a 1-0, a 1-1 draw or 0-0 draw for Bournemouth would suit them down to the ground. Nottingham Forest, I don't think they'll be too happy with that, but, you know, taking it to the final day of the season, but they have got that 1-goal advantage. Okay, it's a throw into Bournemouth out on the left-hand side. 35 minutes gone. Can we get a goal before half-time? Good long throw by Bournemouth, picked up down the left-hand side. Oh, he's giving it away again. And Bournemouth have got to chase all the way back. He's going to play it back to his goalkeeper. Yes, he does. Right-footed back to the keeper, who smashes it right-footed downfield. The ball goes from left to right onto the centre circle. Header back. Nottingham Forest very strong in the air, winning the header. Bournemouth just a little bit of hit and hope at the moment for Bournemouth. But now they do play a killer ball. Oh, and it was nicely cut out. Great defending by Nottingham Forest, by the centre-back out on that far right-hand side. And now they press forward into the final third. They go. Tries to play the 1-2 into the penalty area. And just too much on it. Did he get a touch, the defender? Is it going to be a corner kick? Yeah, I think it was Zamora that came across him there. Is it going to be a corner kick? The referee's looking at the linesman, and I think he's given a goal kick. He's given a goal kick, so there we go. It's a goal kick for Bournemouth with 36 minutes on the clock, 9 to go. And I think we'll get a fair bit of added time added on at the first half because of those 2 injuries to Cook, who used to play for Bournemouth. Traitor. No, he was a great player. Did a lot for Bournemouth, so I'm not even gonna go down that road this evening. As long as he doesn't score for Nottingham Forest, then that might be a different story altogether here tonight. So good goal kick by Bournemouth. Oh, over the top, over the halfway line. Again, looking to go down that left-hand flank. Wow, 228 votes. Thank you to you 228 people for voting. But 54% of you have gone for Nottingham. 59% of you now going for Nottingham Forest. Oh no! It looks like we might have a lot of Nottingham Forest fans in the house as well. There we go. So, and I tell you what, they have come the closest to scoring. It's down by the corner flag with Bournemouth, and it comes off 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. It's going to be a throw-in down by their own corner flag. Worrell, the captain, goes over to take it for Nottingham Forest, but it is deep inside their own half, right by their own corner flag out on the far right-hand side. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's looking good this evening. But yes, all you Nottingham Forest fans, you've hit the woodwork. You have come close. But both teams have had about 3 or 4 chances now in this first half. It's been far from dull. Nice, neat 1-2 on the edge of the area by Bournemouth. Lays it off out onto the left-hand side. Once again, he's got space for the cross. Tries to get the cross in, takes the deflecting off the right back for Nottingham Forest, and he goes down under a challenge. And I think the referee's going to give a throw. The referee's going to give a throw into Bournemouth in line with the penalty spot. He's giving it the other way. Ah, you got to be kidding me. You got to be Adam and even me. Seriously, there was a push there, man. Referee doesn't know what he's talking about. About as much use as a blind guide dog. Seriously. He's a Forest fan, so he is going for the Reds. Master Gamer, there you go, Master Gamer. He is a Forest fan, but they are playing in yellow and orange tonight. It's a pretty cool kit. You can definitely see them on the pitch. That's for sure. That's for sure. Cherries are the red. I know, but Nottingham Forest normally play in red. Sarah's getting a little bit confused. Okay, so it's a throw into Bournemouth. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 goes down as he slides off the pitch. Out on this near right-hand side, the Bournemouth fans trying to get their team going again. They're in fine voice this evening. I know a few people that are in the ground. I hope that they're shouting and singing and chanting and giving it their all. Let's have a look at that challenge again. It was an off-the-board challenge, actually. And I think the referee's going to give a free kick. Is he going to give a free kick out on the far right-hand side? No, he hasn't. He's given the throw, though, to Bournemouth down by the corner flag. Out on this near right-hand side, on the edge of the area. Down by the right-hand side. They go backwards. Bournemouth don't go backwards. Skips through 2 midfielders. Here comes the number 4 for Bournemouth. He's got space on the right hand side. Just get it into the penalty area, man. Stop faffing about with it out on the right hand side. Plays it down towards the byline. With Bournemouth down by the corner flag, lays it back again, gets it across the face of bloody goal. Now it comes in onto the back post, and he couldn't make a connection from 6 yards out, and it goes harmlessly behind for a goal kick to Nottingham Forest. Urgh! Seriously, piddling about with it on the edge of the area. Come on, Bournemouth. It was a good cross, right-footed, in-swinger from the 18-yard box onto the back post. And he just couldn't get anywhere near it, Bournemouth. Oh, and it went out for a goal kick. Goal kick's been taken. Bournemouth now at the end of this first half, as we approach the final 5 minutes, just starting to get on top. Honey Pie in the room. Hello, my honey, honey. Hey, honey, honey. Ooh, honey, honey. Thank you so much for joining us, Honey Pie. I hope you're having a wonderful week on the other side of the world. Mega love shout out to you. Nottingham Forest, in 2022, I've got the most points per game, 2.37, just behind Liverpool in first place. So there you go. They are the on-form team. But here come Bournemouth inside the centre circle. Goes down under a challenge. Referees letting the play continue. And now Nottingham Forest pick it up. Over the halfway line they go. Down this left-hand side. Bournemouth on the back foot with the right back. Still with Nottingham Forest. Trying to get the 1-2 down the left-hand side flank. Decides to come infield. Now he goes out wide, still with Nottingham Forest, attacking the goal to my right hand side, plays it into the penalty area, tries to go around the goalkeeper, goes down, and the referee's giving a penalty to Nottingham Forest. He's giving a penalty. Oh my goodness me, hang on. No, he changed his mind. He pointed to the spot. Nottingham Forest can't believe it. Controversy here. He pointed to the spot, then he pulled his arm away. I think at first he thought it was a penalty. Let's have a look at that again. He wasn't offside as he went through, but there was a player offside for Nottingham Forest. So whether they're pulling it back for that, but he wasn't interfering with play. He didn't catch him. The goalkeeper dived into his right-hand side, outstretched right with his right hand. Did he make contact? He did catch his toe. He did catch his toe. But I think the referee has signalled. No, he didn't. The ball was in the way. He didn't catch him. It was a dive. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Oh, he did catch him. There's so many different angles going on here, guys. And he has given it. Has he get? No, he hasn't, and we're back under play. Oh, what is this referee doing? What is the linesman doing? And what are Sky TV doing? But what a chance, and it's going to go out for a corner. It was headed back by Bournemouth, and they've given away a corner with 42 minutes on the clock. It was Christie who tried to play it back to his goalkeeper, but it was well wide of the goalkeeper, and it's gone out for a corner kick. Now it's all Nottingham Forest with 3 minutes to go. Plus, I would imagine a fair bit of added time at the end of this first half, and the Bournemouth fans are biting their nails here because it's a corner kick. They've got 5 yellow shirts in the penalty area. Bournemouth have got to keep their concentration. They've got to stay focused at the end of this half. They do not want to concede right at half time. 37, Ghana with the kick. It's going to be an in-swinger, right-footed from the left-hand side. 5 yellow shirts to aim for. In it comes towards the back post. It goes over the head of everybody. And now Bournemouth smash it left-footed downfield up over the halfway line. And Bournemouth trying to chase it all the way down and all the way back. And Nottingham Forest take it back to the goalkeeper. Whoa, that tense times. I was on the edge of my seat. I think I'm going to need a clean pair of underpants at half time. And here come Nottingham Forest down by the corner flag again, straight from the goalkeeper. Oh my goodness, a right footed shot, and it's in at the near post, and it's a good save. In the Bournemouth goal at his near post, Travers with a save. Oh, what on earth? That came from a goal kick. The goalkeeper smashed it, came all the way down the left-hand side, picked up, turns to the defender, strolls past the Bournemouth number 16. Oh, what is he doing? Bournemouth all over the shop in the dying moments of this first half. Honey Pie, oh darling, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I hope and pray that you get better soon, my darling. I hope and pray that you get better real soon. And it's going to be a free kick on the halfway line with just over a minute and a half to go to Bournemouth. What are Bournemouth playing? I'll tell you what, Scott Parker's got a few words to say to his team at half time. They've got to stay tight in the middle of the park. They've got to watch those early balls, and they've got to tighten themselves up at the back. They're giving And I said this from about the 5th minute. They're giving Nottingham Forest far too much time in the centre of the field. They're able to pick their passes at the moment, and that is lethal by Nottingham Forest. They're having all the time in the world in the middle of the pitch. They're picking out their passes, they're picking out their runs, and they're picking out their shots at the moment, because Bournemouth are being battered like a piece of cod in the middle of the pitch. And they've just given it away again. Oh, and the referee's blown for a free kick. Oh, doesn't it, roadblocks? And it does sound like Man United, but Man United did win last night. They kept a clean sheet as well. But then again, it was Brentford. Nothing against Brentford, because I like Brentford. I think that they've had a really good season for, you know, being in the Premiership. Okay, so Billings having a word with the referee there. He's not happy about something. He's talking about a challenge that happened earlier before the free kick was actually given. There's a trip on Clark there. The referee. Okay, into the final 10 we are about to go. Let's see what the fourth official gives. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is half time. What is the fourth official going to give? We've had the first 45 minutes. Cook has gone off again. That's 3 times now. 3 times they've had to mop his brow. There's still blood coming, and the fourth official holds up his board and gives 3 minutes. I'm surprised it's not a lot more, being honest with you guys. And I tell you what, at the moment, Nottingham Forest are down to 10 men for the final 3 minutes. Could they not wait until half time? Maybe the referee told them to go off, and Bournemouth give it away very cheaply again. But now they win the throw-in out on the left-hand side. Can they make that extra man count? I think they're going to substitute him. Yep, he's taken off his shirt. Yep, roadblocks in. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you on that one. And it was Brentford, but there you go. Okay, 2 minutes left of the added 3. It is still 0-0. And boy, oh boy, have we been close to both teams scoring in the first half. Here come Bournemouth on the break, 20 yards from goal. Out on the far left-hand side. Can he get the ball into the penalty area? He's got to smash it into that danger zone. He thought about it. Takes it on his right foot. Gets across in. Nice, neat back heel. Bournemouth are saying handball. Referee waves all appeals for a penalty away. And it's cleared back downfield. And Bournemouth are pushed right the way back into their own half, and they have to play it out for a throw into Nottingham Forest. What are Bournemouth doing? They're looking lost on the ball at this moment in time. You know, and Cook is back on the pitch. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go until half time. Guys, at half time, we've got 2 videos coming up for you, or 3. Yep, if we can, we get 3 videos up for you. One is our travel channel, Travel Tour Taste. Please get over there, give it some love. We can take you around the world with us. Travel Tour Taste, we've got that coming up. We've got the Helping Hands for Cruising video coming up, which has got some amazing music in it. And then we'll definitely be back for the second half here at the Vitality Stadium. Into the final minute of the added 3 we go. Bournemouth 30 yards from goal, out on this near right hand side, going back towards centre circle, and they're playing it back onto the halfway line. It looks like Bournemouth are just going to see this first half out. They'll be happy with a 0-0 draw at half time. Will the fans be? I don't think so. Will the Nottingham Forest be? I don't think so either. But what I do think is we will have a bag full of goals in the second half, so make sure in the second half you get those cheeks back on the seats and you join us here after the interval to bring you the second half of this fantastic killer game. Everything rides on this one. It really, really does. Here come Bournemouth with 30 seconds to go in the added time at the end of this first half. Down by the corner flag on the right hand side. Skins the defender. Can he get the cross in? He's being pushed and pulled all over the back. And Nottingham Forest get it clear downfield up towards halfway line. Bournemouth win it back. Get ready for that final countdown at the end of this first half. So make sure that you come back for the second half, guys, and enjoy the videos at half time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the added 3 minutes, and there it is. It's the half-time whistle. It is 0-0, but we've had chances at either end. This is still anybody's game. Can one of these 2 great teams take all 3 points and secure their place in the automatic promotion? Or is it going to go to the last game of the season? We will be back in 15 minutes, so don't go anywhere, and make sure you get the cheeks back on the seats for the second half at the Vitality Stadium. See you all soon. second half, it's going to be Nottingham Forest going from left to right, attacking the goal on my right-hand side, which means Bournemouth are attacking the goal to my left-hand side. Will we get a goal in this second half? I sincerely hope so indeed. And Liverpool have kicked off. I have got that on next to me. It is still 0-0 in Villarreal. But Liverpool do have that 2-goal lead from the first leg. Can they improve on that tonight? And we're underway. We are underway. It's Nottingham Forest to get us underway in the second half. And it's a big right foot downfield, but it's gone all the way out for a throw into Bournemouth out on the far right-hand side. There he is, Scott Parker. I wonder what he said to his team at half-time. I would have killed to have been a fly on the wall, because at the end of that half, it was all Nottingham Forest. They were looking the stronger, the more positive, the more energetic, the more determined of the two sides. But let's not rule Bournemouth out of this one. They have got home advantage. Oh, and we've got a goal. We've got a goal in the Villarreal game. We've got a goal, and it's Villarreal. Villarreal in less than 3 minutes have pulled one back against Liverpool. There you go. Oh my goodness me, it is now 1-0 on the night and 2-1 to Liverpool on aggregate. But Liverpool have conceded very, very early indeed, and that's exactly what they did want to happen and exactly what Villarreal wanted to happen. So it's with Bournemouth on the halfway line, out on this near left-hand side, laying it back to his centre-back, picked up in the centre of the field, deep inside their own half. Still with Bournemouth, but what a goal, what an upset that could be on the cards there. Villarreal, they beat Man United in the final last year. Can they knock Liverpool out of this one? Liverpool have got to hold on to that slender 1-goal lead now. But that's a shocking start by Liverpool. Cook is back on the field, by the way, for those of you that wanted to know. His head is covered in a Vaseline, or a very a substance that looks very much like Vaseline, and I'm sure that it is. It's with Bournemouth inside their own area, with the right back picked up out on that far right hand side. Good ball up over the top for Bournemouth, and it's too strong, and it's gone out for a throw-in on the halfway line to Nottingham Forest. Will Nottingham Forest pick up where they left off at the end of that first half? We'll have to wait and see. But they were very, very strong and very impressive, and almost caught Bournemouth. They almost caught them cold, and it's a throw-in 35 yards from goal to Nottingham Forest out on the far left-hand side, 20 yards from goal. Headed clearance by the Bournemouth midfield. Did he keep it in? He did keep it in, and he's being chased down there. Bournemouth chasing them all the way back, but it goes safely back to the goalkeeper, who smashes it left-footed upfield for Nottingham Forest. Inside that centre circle, game of headers. They've got to get the ball on the floor, these two teams, because it's been in the air a fair bit now, and they want to play neat, clean football, and they can only do that by keeping it on the floor. Bournemouth do have it on the floor now, but it's still inside their own half. Tries to turn the defender, and that's got to be a yellow card, referee. It's got to be inside the centre circle. It was 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 tried to turn the defender, and as he turned him, it was a beautiful piece of play. He knocked it with his right foot. He spun around to his left-hand side, and oh man, it's Cook. It's Cook. Left arm across 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, and Cook escapes again. In my eyes, and I'm not being biased at all. I know I've got Bournemouth shirt on, and I live in Bournemouth. That's why, and I want them to win this. But I do think. Hang on a minute, Bournemouth on the attack, left-footed shot comes in, hits the defender's head on the edge of the area, and we've got people beeping the horns as they go past outside, seeing the Bournemouth flag. But what I was saying was, some more with a throw out on this left-hand side. I will get to it. I do think that Nottingham Forest should have had 2 yellow cards now. I think they've been very lucky today. And some more was skipping through 2 defenders there, goes down under a challenge, but takes the defender with him, and the referee's giving it to the bloody defender. Oh, come on, referee. Seriously, man, that was a 50-50 ball. What's the matter with this ref? He stinks, man. He's worse than the fart in a spacesuit, honestly. Right, it's a free kick. Going to be taken by the goalkeeper inside his own penalty box. Nottingham Forest with it. 15 minutes. Ryan Yates. He's been named in the championship team of the season. Villarreal still celebrating that one goal that they got very early on in that game. Only 5 minutes gone and Liverpool trail by a goal to nil. But it's all about Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest here today. One of these teams, well, if Nottingham Forest win, it'll go to the last game of the season. If Bournemouth do steal the win here at home in front of a full capacity crowd, then it will be them that automatically go through, and Nottingham Forest will have to go through the hard way and try their best to get into the Premiership. And the way they performed over the weekend and the way that the Nottingham Forest have performed tonight, if they were to lose here tonight and Bournemouth do get the automatic promotion, I can really see Nottingham Forest winning the playoffs with quite some ease. No disrespect to the other teams in the playoffs, but it still could be Bournemouth there. You never know. Okay. It's a throw in to Nottingham Forest, 32 yards from Bournemouth's goal. Out on this near right hand side. Good chance for Nottingham Forest to throw those yellow and orange shirts forwards. And Bournemouth push them back, but they've won another throw in out on this near right. The sun is beginning to fade here in Bournemouth. The stadium lights are on at the Vitality Stadium now, in front of around 11,500 fans. A fair few have travelled down from Nottingham, and that's no short journey, so I take my hat off to all the Nottingham Forest fans. It's with the Bournemouth goalkeeper, lays it out to his centre-back. Picked up right-footed on the edge of the Bournemouth area, still with the Cherries. Will it be the cherry? Will it be the icing on the cake for the Cherries here tonight as they get themselves back into the Premiership after just a year or two away? I mean, the town lost a lot of money. Any town would lose a lot of money if that team fall out of the Premiership, because obviously, you know, the football team bring in a lot of tourists, bring in a lot of people, and it works wonders with all the restaurants, the hotels, the bars, if they have got a Premier League team in their town. So let's hope and pray that Bournemouth can do it one way or another this season. It's out on the far right hand side into the final third. Here come the Cherries on the attack, or will it be the Tricky Trees? Will they be too much for Bournemouth here tonight? It's out on the right hand side. Bournemouth just seem to be really struggling in that final third. Good left-footed clearance by the central defender downfield. Picked up by Bournemouth though on the halfway line. Inside the centre circle he goes. The ball goes from left to right. Big left foot over the top. Can he find him? Does he keep it in? He did keep it in. It's with Bournemouth, lays it through onto the edge of the area, needed the layoff, didn't get it, trying to make space. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 on the attack inside the penalty area. He's pushed out wide, tries to get the corner kick, and the defender does well to keep that ball in and clears it downfield. But nice interception by Bournemouth. They pick it up 23 yards from goal. Out on the far right hand side, ball goes from left to right, out down that right wing. Bournemouth trying to pick up where they started at the beginning of the first half. Laying it back with Bournemouth, a little bit patient in their build-up. Plays it into the penalty area. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 right-footed shot. Oh, and it's a side netting. It's a side netting. Oh, Dominic 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓲𝓷𝓼 hit the ball on the turn from about 12 yards out, and it smashed against the side netting. The goalkeeper stood on his front post, so I think he would have had it clear. Liverpool have got a free kick in a very dangerous area. What a shot by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓼. Just can direct it goalward as the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper dived down to his left-hand side and watched it go past his post. Did he get a hand on it? No, he didn't get a hand on it. That would have gone under him as well. That would have gone under him. Oh, so close for 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓼. But it was not to be. It was not to be. Could it be a night when none of these two great goal-scoring teams don't hit the back of the net? It's quite possible. Anything is possible. Liverpool still trailing. Nothing came of that free kick. It's a throw into Bournemouth just inside the Nottingham Forest half. Trying to build up now, Bournemouth. This is more like it. This is more like it. Nottingham Forest totally dominated the end of that first half. DJI, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend DJI. It's a great mate, DJI, especially when it comes to drone. We need to get a drone for our travel channel. It's called Travel Tour Taste on YouTube. Please, guys, get over there, give it some love, and let us take you around the world with us. You know, on cruises, on land journeys, on planes, anywhere. So, and we're doing a cruise next September. Come and join us on the cruise around the Mediterranean, sailing from Southampton. If you're interested, let Sarah know in the live chat. But you could spend a fortnight on a ship with me. Would you really want to do that? I don't know. I don't know. Back to the game we go. But next September, 14 nights, sailing from Southampton on the Iona, and here come Bournemouth down the right hand side. Good play by Bournemouth. He's got time to get the cross in, plays it along the floor. 17 yards from goal. Onto the edge of the area, steps through one defender, can he get the cross in? He can't, it's the defender on the front post, and it's gone out for a throw into Bournemouth, in line with the 6-yard box, out on the far right hand side. Bournemouth putting all the pressure on Nottingham Forest now. Is this the moment that Bournemouth break the deadlock? Bournemouth with 73% of the possession so far in this first half. I told you that they'd started to up their game. Whatever Scott Parker said to his men at half time, hopefully it has worked. Hopefully it has worked. No disrespect to Nottingham Forest, but it's a throw-in. Bournemouth have taken a long time with this throw-in out on the far right hand side. Like I said, a draw would suit Bournemouth, because that would mean they would only need a draw for the final game of the season, and Nottingham Forest would have to win their one against Hull City, and Bournemouth would only need a draw against Hull. And it's a free kick to Bournemouth out on the far right hand side, in line with that penalty spot. Another good chance for Bournemouth. There was a foul out on the right hand side. Yep, Scott Parker, right footed. Oh no, they're cheering a replay of that one. Let's get this free kick done. It's in a great position. It's in line with the penalty spot out on the far right hand side, about 23-24 yards from goal, almost on the touchline. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of pushing and shoving going on. Kelly's in there as well as 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, and many more. Come on, Bournemouth, they need a killer delivery on this. It's going to be an in-swinger, left-footed, in it comes, close to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper punches it away, and Nottingham Forest clear the danger. Bloody waste, Bournemouth, once again. They waste the corners, and now they've just wasted a really good free kick. But they're on the attack down the right-hand side. Right-footed cross, header's flicked up to the back post, and there's nobody there, and it goes over the head of everybody. And it's down on this near left-hand side by the corner flag. Can Bournemouth win the corner from this? He's getting pulled and tugged all over the place. Billingham out on this near left-hand side, and it's going to be a throw-in. The referee signals for a throw-in down by the corner flag to Bournemouth. Bournemouth piling the pressure on Nottingham Forest now. They had to, they've got to, they want to, they need to, for the 12,000 fans that are inside the stadium. Or maybe not all of them. No, I think he's the interim here at the moment. Zamora with a throw out by the corner flag down this near left-hand side. Bournemouth have got to make this spell of pressure count. Tries to get a left-footed cross, and he's pulled all over the place. Billingham goes to the ground, and the bloody referee gives a goal kick. There we go, 57 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. Bournemouth are having a really good spell of pressure, but they've got to make it count. And it looks like Bournemouth are going to make a substitution, 58 minutes on the clock, and he's giving some final instructions to a few players out there on the sidelines by the dugout. So Bournemouth are going to get some fresh legs on very soon. Bournemouth win it back inside the Nottingham Forest half. Goes down under a challenge. Referee plays the advantage. 20 yards from goal. Onto the edge area. Left-footed shot. On it over the crossbar. Couldn't keep it down. He got his laces. It was Christie. Got his laces under the ball. He needed to get his body over the ball, and he lifts it high over the crossbar. And Bournemouth have... Is that Billingham? I think Billingham's still down, but Bournemouth are going to make a substitution now. Let's have a look. It's the number 21 that's coming on. It's not. It's 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 that's down. Sorry, it's 𝓳𝓸𝓲, guys. 𝓳𝓸𝓲's down. He's holding his left knee. Let's hope and pray that he's going to be okay. We don't want any of these two teams. It looks like it could be some cramp actually. Now they're stretching it out. So 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 goes over, getting some instructions. Really good spell by Bournemouth at this moment in time, and they've got to make it count. You only get moments like this 3 or 4 times within a game, and the Bournemouth fans are giving it some welly. They're cheering on their team, and so are the Nottingham Forest fans. They've travelled a long way here tonight. Oh, I tell you what, Villarreal just came close to an equaliser there. And it looks like 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's going off. He's limping. He's holding... Yep, Jefferson 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 goes off, and Kiefer Moore, the Welshman, comes on. Kiefer Moore is on for Jefferson 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, guys. So a substitution, fresh pair of legs for Bournemouth in the 59th minute. Can they make those fresh legs count? Let's hope and pray. Come on. It's getting to the final 30. And the fans are going mental now. They're getting behind them. We need to open the window so we can hear them shouting. Come on. Come on, the Cherries. So, 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 is off. Fresh pairs of legs for Bournemouth. Here we go, here we go. Can he be the difference? Can he be the difference? 31 minutes to go, and the fans are in fine voice. That's the Nottingham Forest fans there as well. So a huge congratulations to Nottingham Forest fans. They're having a stonker 2022. Honestly, the first half of the season wasn't that great for them, but since January, they've been one of the, well, there's only been Liverpool that's been better than them on a win ratio. So huge congratulations to Nottingham Forest, and the managers there for Bournemouth out on the sideline screaming out instructions. Yeah, I know. Lerma is off. He was holding his left leg, but it just looked like cramped to me at the end of the day, my friend. You know, so I don't know. He's gone. There's 30 minutes to play, and Moore is on in his place. Moore's quite tall though, isn't he? He's got a lot of height. Maybe that's what Bournemouth are thinking. We need a little bit more height in the middle of the pitch, and that's where he is. He's on the halfway line as we speak. Okay, it's a throw into Nottingham Forest, out on the far left-hand side. Less than 30 minutes to go, still 0-0. Both teams could have had 3 or 4 goals, but some great defending, some half chances, some near misses, and some denies by the woodwork. And we could have had a couple of penalties in this game as well, but it is what it is. Bournemouth with a throw inside their own half, over the halfway line it goes. Couldn't keep it in. They win another one out on the far right, inside, about 10 yards back. Inside the Nottingham Forest half. Yes. Yep. Wales. Moore is from Wales. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's hope Wales make it to the World Cup, eh? And Bournemouth have just won a corner down on the right hand side. Come on, Bournemouth. They've got to keep this pressure on. They have done since, let's have a look at action in the areas in the last 10 minutes, there's been 49% of the action has been in the Nottingham Forest half. So that's really good. It's only been 11% played in Bournemouth's half. It's going to be another in-swinger out on the far right-hand side. Corner kick for Bournemouth. Will this be the moment? 62 minutes on the clock. In it comes. It's high. It's too close to the bloody goalkeeper again. Bloody shocking set pieces by Bournemouth. Absolutely crap. Samba takes the ball with ease. Kicks it left-footed downfield. Bournemouth set pieces are shockingly shite. Scott Parker, that's what you need to practice, man. That's what you need to be doing on the training ground, because that was awful. Again, you know, they've had several chances now from set pieces and they balls them all up. I haven't checked it out, my friend, but it could well be. I'm going to be I'm going to have to go for Scotland on that one, because obviously I'm half Scottish as well. So it's going to be the Thistles against the Dragons. Oh, I say. And here come Nottingham Forest breaking over the halfway line. He's got to run it down the right hand side. Can he find him? He goes down under a challenge. The referee says play on. Bournemouth steal the ball back, racing towards halfway line. Sliding challenge comes in, and now Bournemouth bloody give it away. It's with Nottingham Forest down the right hand side. He's got 2 defenders on him. Tries to get the cross in, fails to do so, and Bournemouth clear it left footed downfield up towards halfway line. Nottingham Forest hoofing it back onto the edge of the penalty area. Up in the air go Bournemouth, headering it clear, and now Bournemouth can bring it clear out of their own half. Oh man, referee's played the advantage. It's 3-on-3. Bournemouth go racing forward, played out onto the far right hand side, onto the edge of the area. He's got space, he can't find any of them, and the referee's given a bloody free kick to Nottingham Forest again. This bloody referee needs to put on a Nottingham Forest shirt. He's a bloody joke. He's a bloody joke. Seriously, come on now, ref, sort it out. Honestly, Badger, the corners have been shocking. Bournemouth have had about 4 or 5 now, and all of them have been crap. 3-on-3 then it was 3-on-2. Bournemouth breaking down the right hand side, and he just couldn't deliver the killer ball. Waited too bloody long. Oh, great chance for Bournemouth. Stealing the ball back in the middle of the field. Racing forward. It's with Christie. And Christie just made the wrong decision. It wasn't Christie. Christie played it out onto his right hand side, and it was Moore. It was Moore that bloody gave it away. It was 3-on-2, Moore. What are you doing? We need more talent, more skill from Moore. Wow, 69 amazing people in the room. Thank you so much, guys. Liverpool are still trailing by 1-0. We've got 1820. Can we get 1,830 in the subscribe? Please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel. It's completely free to do so. You're not committing yourself to anything. It is completely free. There'll be nothing come out of your bank account. But please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe, keep the votes coming. Here come Nottingham Forest on the halfway line, down the right-hand side. Played in field, good defending by Bournemouth. You said wait. Yeah. Oh. No. When you say that, I think you're going to say something. Confusion in the studio. Okay, so yeah, Liverpool are losing by a goal to nil. They went 1-0 down, but they do still have that 2-1 lead. After less than 3 minutes, free kick to Bournemouth inside their own half. Plays it to the centre-back, picked up by the centre-back for Bournemouth into the centre circle. They go right-footed out onto... Where was he passing to then? 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 votes and 55% of you are still saying Nottingham Forest. Thank you to you, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷. That is friggin' awesome. So if you haven't voted yet, whether you think it's going to be a Bournemouth win or a Nottingham Forest win, or if you think it's going to be a draw, or you don't give a damn, please put your votes into the box. And hit the thumbs up and hit the notification bell, because like I said before, we cover football from all over the world. Non-league, ladies football, international football, European Championships, anything. If we can find it, we'll bring it, because this is your channel. Left-footed, downfield for Bournemouth, down onto this left-hand side, trying to chase it down. Can he keep it in? He's gone round the defender, he goes down, he gets back up onto his feet. Referee's played the advantage. Oh, and the goalkeeper saves left-footed on his front post. Oh, what a chance for Billing. And he smashed it into the goalkeeper's arms on the front post. He could have bloody put the game to bed. Well, not put it to bed, but you know what I mean. What a chance for Bournemouth. It was left-footed, high and wide, over the top of the midfield. Cut the ball out. He beat the defender, Billingham, went down under the challenge on the edge of the area, stood back up, tried to cross it, and the goalkeeper, Samba, just got one hand to it. I'll tell you what, that's a couple of times that Samba's done that, and he's been bloody brilliant for Nottingham Forest inside that goal. Okay, we're back underway, inside centre circle. Bournemouth battling for every ball now. They win it back inside centre circle. Played forward. Can Christie get hold of it? No, he can't. He's too slow for that one. But it's picked up 30 yards from goal from Bournemouth. Here they come on the edge of the area. Lays off to the right-hand side. Cuts back inside. Tries a left-footed shot. It hits the defender and goes over the top out onto this near left-hand side. And the goalkeeper gathers once again. Bournemouth having the run of the play. Chance after chance and screwing it up. Time after time after time. Come on, Bournemouth. Really battling for the ball. This is what we love to see. Loads of energy, loads of battle, loads of fight. And Bournemouth have just won a free kick out on the far right-hand side on the halfway line. Whew. Wow. I'll tell you what, if this does finish 0-0, I will be amazed. But Bournemouth have only got themselves to blame. They've had a couple of good chances. This really is anybody's game. It still is. Bournemouth take the free kick. It's out onto this near left-hand side, racing at the defenders, pushing them back. A wall of yellow and orange in front of Christie. Out on this near left-hand side, tries to go through two defenders, fails to do so, Christie. And Nottingham Forest clear it downfield, and it's going to be a throw into Bournemouth just inside their own half, out on the halfway line, down on this near right-hand side. 22.5 minutes to go, still 0-0, and the closest we have come. Yates is down at the moment. He's holding his right shoulder, I think. Yates is down, he's back on his feet, he's going to be okay. The number 22 for Nottingham Forest. In this second half, Bournemouth have had 4 shots, Nottingham Forest have had none. Possession 70% to Bournemouth in the second half. Touches inside the opposition box, 7 for Bournemouth, none for Nottingham Forest. So Bournemouth totally dominating the second half, but can't make it count. They've got to make it count. That's a good ball down the left-hand side. There's only one target inside the penalty area to aim for. He holds it up, takes it to the edge of the area, right-footed shot, and he nearly puts it over the top of the stadium. Bloody hell, Bournemouth. That was Moore again. I can see why people were worried when Moore came on, because he's just wasted 2 great chances for Bournemouth. But it was a good run by him in the first place, so you've got to give him credit for that. And at the moment, now Bournemouth are dominating the middle of the park. In the first half, it was all Nottingham Forest in the middle of the pitch, but now Bournemouth are a lot stronger, a lot tighter and a lot quicker in the centre circle and around that area. It's back inside the Nottingham Forest half, left-footed down the line. Intercepted by the right back for Bournemouth. He needs movement in front of him. He has to go backwards. He had no other option to aim for, to go for. I can see that we've got a couple of substitutions for Nottingham Forest warming up out on the far right hand side. Looks like we're going to get fresh legs for Nottingham Forest very, very soon. Bournemouth go down under a challenge on the halfway line. Referee plays the advantage once again. Nottingham Forest have got to keep their heads at the moment because there's a lot of challenges flying in. The referee's doing his best to let the play go on onto the edge of the area, inside the area with Bournemouth, and he's just done too much and he gives it straight back to Nottingham Forest to clear it, but they're still stuck inside their own half, and it's a wild pass out wide, out onto this right hand side, and Bournemouth win the throw. I tell you what, for Nottingham Forest at the moment, it's just a hit and hope. At the moment, they can't keep hold of the ball and they can't find any space. Bournemouth, as soon as a Nottingham Forest player gets hold of the ball, Bournemouth are closing them down, marking them really, really tight all over the pitch, man marking. And Cook's still on, and there's still blood running down his face, you know. Reminds me of 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 years ago for England. He's going to have to go off. He's going to have to go off again in a moment, I'm sure. I don't know why they're keeping him on the pitch, but there we go. Oh, beautiful piece of play by Bournemouth on the edge of the area now. Turns inside, lays it off, right-footed shot, and the keeper saves with his hand. What a save, what a shot. But Bournemouth almost getting the opener, and they win a corner kick out on this right-hand side. It was great play. He jumped in between two defenders out on the right-hand side. The left-backs were left standing, and the goalkeeper diving to his right-hand side as a right-footed shot coming, palmed it away with his left hand. What a save from Samba as well, and what a shot. That was going in. It was one-handed save, but Bournemouth have got a corner down on this left-hand side. Oh, I can feel one coming. I can feel one coming, guys. Right. It's out on the left. It's going to be an in-swinger. Right-footed. In it comes. High again. Straight to bloody the defender. Bournemouth's corners and set pieces are shockingly shite, guys. I say it as I see it. You know, I try to stay as honest as I possibly can. And now Nottingham Forest can catch Bournemouth on the break. They've got to be careful. It's 3-on-2 with Nottingham Forest. Danger for Bournemouth. 22 yards from goal. Plays it into the penalty area. And he's over it. And it goes behind for a goal kick. Bournemouth were very lucky to escape that counter-attack by Nottingham Forest, and the goalkeeper kicks it out straight away to his right back. Referee slowing it down. What you doing, ref? What you bloody doing? Bournemouth want to get hold of it, and I think it's Yates that's gone down again. The Bournemouth goalkeeper's like, bloody hell, let us get on with it. Bournemouth trying to catch Nottingham Forest on the counter-attack again then. Goodness me. Nottingham Forest having a word with the ref, not happy about a challenge on Johnson as he raced forward down the right-hand side. There was a little niggle on his ankles, but it wouldn't warrant a free kick. It really wouldn't, being honest with you guys. So Christie giving it away, and it almost, no, it wasn't Slanky, sorry Christie. It was Slanky out on the left. So we've got to stop in play. Nottingham Forest player down on the ground, and the physio's having a word. He's got his hand over his mic. He's having a word with the bench. Is he going to be substituted? And that gives Cook an opportunity to get mopped up and cleaned up, and they're applying more Vaseline. He ought to take out shares in Vaseline, Cook, today, I tell you. And the linesman saying to him, you need to get back on that pitch. Solanke there, Christie, all taking on fluids as we go into the last 17.5 minutes. It's still 0-0. I don't believe it. 8 goals were scored between these two games. Bournemouth will be at home in the next game against Millwall, and Nottingham Forest for their final game of the season will be away at Hull City. They've just come off of a 5-0 beating of Swansea City. Amazing performance by Nottingham Forest, and an amazing performance by Bournemouth as well, battering Blackburn Rovers by 3-0. If it stays like this, it will be Bournemouth's 14th draw of the season, and it would be Nottingham Forest's 10th draw of the season. And Cook's getting ready to come back on, but the referee went to the 74th minute. Cook's getting ready to come back on. Is the referee going to allow it? I can't see what the referee's doing. He's piddling about at the moment, and yep, Cook is back on as well, and we're back underway. And Bournemouth trying to break down the right hand side, and they have to pass it all the way back to Samba in his goal, and Samba hits it left footed out onto this far right hand side. Play back in field, nice square ball by Nottingham Forest on the halfway line, picked up by the number 2, lays it back. Bournemouth trying to not let them find any space down the wings in the centre of the pitch. Soon as Nottingham Forest get hold of the ball, Bournemouth are putting them under pressure. They're running their socks off. Liverpool still trailing by a 1-0 after that. And 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 down. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷 down. The referee, he's holding his face. I didn't see the challenge. I think it was off. Let's have a look. Oh, it's an elbow to the face. And 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 goes down. And they've called on the trainer. They've called on the physio. So he's getting some attention now. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓷𝓷 in the house. Hello, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷. How you doing, my friend? Great to see you. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. We've got to stop and play. Can we see that 1-8-3 before the end of the game, guys? If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. Give the thumbs up. Keep your votes going. And I still think that Nottingham Forest are edging it in the votes on who you think will win this game. 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓷𝓷 is down on the ground. He's lay on his back. He's holding his eyes. I think that could be the end of 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓷's game, unfortunately. But he's moving his head from side to side. He's just showing the physio that he's okay. He doesn't want to come off. The Bournemouth fans very, very quiet. This draw would suit Bournemouth a little bit more. As it stands, with 1 game to go, Bournemouth on 83 points. Nottingham Forest in 3rd place on 80 points. But Nottingham Forest do have that 1-goal advantage, and that could be crucial in the final game, because if this turns out to be a draw, and then if it goes to a draw in the final game, then Nottingham Forest would go through. Nottingham Forest win it, sorry, they would go through. Get my math. It's alright, I was distracted for a minute then. And we're back underway, and Nottingham Forest breaking down the left-hand side. 76 minutes on the clock, 14 to go, plus a little bit of injury time. I thought we'd get more than 3 minutes at the end of the first half, but we didn't, which was good. A long ball up over the top, wishful thinking there by Nottingham Forest, and it's gone all the way through for a goal kick. It was a massive kick from on the halfway line, from the left-hand side over to the right-hand side, but just too much power on it from Cook. And there's a lot of discussion going on around that Nottingham Forest bench. Travis with a kick then, right-footed. Up he goes, over the halfway line from Travis. And there's a challenge there. Referee says play on. Bournemouth are looking for the foul. And then Bournemouth win the bloody ball fairly. This referee's a joke, man. I'm telling you guys, this referee, especially in the second half, has been very, very suspect indeed. He's had some bloody backhanders going on. Okay, it's with the Nottingham Forest defence out on this right-hand side, picked up by the right-back, racing up towards halfway line. Bournemouth closing him down. And Bournemouth lose out down the right-hand side, racing towards the corner flag, takes it to the byline. Got to be careful, and it's overrun, and it should be a goal kick. It is a goal kick. Johnson just wasn't quick enough down the right-hand flank for Bournemouth, and the ball ran out of play. But a good bit of thinking, smart, quick thinking by the right-back. Up to Johnson down the right-hand flank, but he just couldn't keep hold of it. And it's gone out for another goal kick to 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲 with only 12 minutes to go. 12 and a half minutes to go. Johnson saying, I was pushed there. I was pushed by Kelly. The Bournemouth captain, right-footed from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷, downfield once again, out onto the left-hand side. Nottingham Forest win it back. They lay it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Samba had to hit it left-footed from the edge of his area there. It almost played him into danger and into trouble. But here come Nottingham Forest into the final third. Play down towards the left-hand corner flag. Can he keep it in? Out on the left-hand side. And he's overrun it again. It should be a throw to Bournemouth. And the referee's given a throw to Nottingham Forest. This is ridiculous. Stevie Wonder could have seen that one. It was so obvious. Oh, and a left-footed quick cross into the penalty area. And Yates from 6 yards out. He's landed on his shoulder again. He keeps going down every 5 minutes, Yates, being honest with you. I think there's a bit of play acting. He shouldn't be play acting. Yates shouldn't be play acting because they need a win here tonight. And it was a right-footed shot by Yates. He put it well wide. But good bit of thinking. Right-footed cross into the penalty area. And Yates from 10 yards out smashed it with the outside of his foot. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲 watched it go well wide of his goal. So goal kick taken. Again, over to that far right-hand side. Bournemouth know that there's a weakness in the back four on the left of Nottingham Forest, and they're looking to capitalise on it with only 11 minutes left in this game. I tell you what, it could be a bloody 0-0 draw, this one. Somebody said, who said at the beginning of this game it was going to be a draw? I mean, it's been a great game regardless. Oh, come on, and that's a free kick, ref! Come on. Oh, he's played on again on the edge of the area. A clear free kick to Bournemouth. This referee is a bloody joke, and now he's given a free kick to Nottingham Forest. I'm not just saying it, guys. I try and stay as neutral as I can. I'm not being biased. I only say what I see on the screen. But this referee's becoming an effing joke. Excuse my French. Out on the left-hand side. Here come Nottingham Forest. Just over 10 minutes to go. On the halfway line. Out onto the left-hand flank. They're going backwards. Oh, and I'll tell you what, we could get a penalty for 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 here. The number 17's gone down inside the area. The goalkeeper for Liverpool came out, took him out. And here come Bournemouth down the right-hand side. He's pushed off the ball. It's Moore. Moore wins it down the right-hand side. He's only got one inside the box. Now there's two inside the box. Can Moore get the cross in? And he smashes it against the bloody side netting. Ah! Moore, come on! 3 chances he's had. 3 chances he's buggered. Quick goal kick taken. See, Nottingham Forest want to get on with it now. They know that the clock is ticking, and I've got a nasty feeling this is going to go all the way to the wire. It's going to go all the way to the final game of the season. Zamora with a throw-in for Bournemouth out on this left-hand side. 38 yards from the Nottingham Forest goal. Come on, he needs some movement. There's nobody moving for Bournemouth. I think they're exhausted because they put a lot of pressure on Nottingham Forest for the beginning of that second half. A long throw down towards the corner flag. Too long, nobody's going for it. And he's going to let it run out. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Come on, Bournemouth, wake up. Look alive, guys, look alive. And I think the referee's just given a corner to 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷 in that game. It's not a penalty, but it looked very close to a penalty for 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷. Should they get a second, that would mean it was 2-2 with Liverpool. Oh my goodness me. All you Liverpool supporters out there from Merseyside and around the world. It is still 0-0 as we go into the final 10 minutes left-footed. I'm doing my best. And here come Bournemouth breaking down the left-hand side. 30 yards from goal. He's got a runner down the left-hand flank. Takes it towards the corner flag. Still with Bournemouth onto the edge of the area. Tees up a shot. He's made the space. Hit it. He goes down under a challenge. Oh, and he's given a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. And a yellow card comes out. I want to see that again because, oh man, he was almost inside the penalty area. Let's have a look at that again. Solanke making ground down the left-hand side. Zamora picks it up. He was outside. 19 yards out, guys. Another yard, that would have been a penalty. Centre of the goal. Free kick to Bournemouth. 19 yards out. Hold on to your hats. Is this the one? Scott McKenna, the Scottishman. The Scot, getting a yellow card for Nottingham Forest. Oh my goodness me. 82 minutes. Every one of their set pieces have been shockingly shite by Bournemouth tonight. Can they make this one count? Will this be the killer? Come on, Bournemouth. 19 yards out. Centre of the goal. Hold on to your hats. Oh, Billing stood over it. Christie stood over it. Free kick. Centre of the goal. He can pick his side. He can pick his side. Forest goalkeeper in the centre of his goal. Billing and Christie. Who's going to take it? Is this the moment, guys? Is this the moment? It's going to be Billing that's going to take it. Free kick to Bournemouth. 19 yards out. Hold on to your hats. This is too much to bear. 83 minutes on the clock. He lays it off left-footed, right-footed shot, and it's in! It's in from 6 yards, and it's Moore with the winner. Well, it's not the winner. 83 minutes. Oh, Bournemouth scored. I said I needed more for more, and the Bournemouth fans are going crazy. The Bournemouth fans are going nuts. And 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷 have scored as well. It's 2-2. 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷 have just equalised, but Bournemouth have scored in the 83rd minute. Billing hit it left-footed along the floor, about 6 yards out onto the left-hand side, and it was side-footed, right-footed, across the face of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Oh my goodness me, textbook finish, textbook play. I'm so glad Billingham didn't hit it. And then right-footed across the face of the goalkeeper into the bottom left-hand side. And Bournemouth lead with 6.5 minutes to go by 1-0. And Scott Parker goes mental. And so does the Vitality Stadium. You can hear them singing. It's only a 5-minute walk from here. I can see the stadium lights. And they are going mental. I can hear them singing through the window. Come on, the Vitality Stadium is rocking. Can Nottingham Forest now? How will they react? They've got to throw everything at Bournemouth now. They've got to throw. It's his third goal for Bournemouth. Kiefer Moore, the Welshman, rocks Nottingham Forest. Will that be the cherry on the cake? And will Bournemouth be back in the Premiership tonight? Oh my goodness me, you've got to feel for Nottingham Forest because they played exceptionally well. And I think we're going to get some substitutes now. We're going to get a couple of substitutes. But Villarreal have equalised. They were 2-0 down from the first leg and now it's 2-2. Well done, Villarreal. So we're just waiting for the kickoff to restart. Come on, what is going on? There's an ambulance just going past. It's not for me, it might be. Oh my goodness me, my heart is going 100 to the dozen. 85 minutes on the clock. How will Nottingham Forest respond now? Oh my goodness me, they've got it all to do. They've got to throw everything at Bournemouth now. Just throw caution to the wind and go for it. But I tell you what, that is a training ground textbook goal. They must have practiced that about 50 times this week on the training ground. And this time a set piece actually pays off for the Cherries. What are people saying, guys? What are you saying? Please hit that subscribe, guys. Please hit the subscribe, it's totally free, so we can bring you more amazing football like this. Bournemouth on the ball, inside the Nottingham Forest half, inside the centre circle with Bournemouth. They're just going to take every second they can now to run the clock down. You're breaking up. Put your mic on the left. Okay, so Cook's gone off, Zinzanaki's gone off, and Colbeck's gone off. Lolly's come on, Moyton's come on, and 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 has come on as well. I apologise if I've said any of those names incorrectly, but I've got a dodgy English accent. Bournemouth lead by 1 minute to go with 4.5 minutes of normal time left in this game. It was spilling to Moore to the back of the net, and the Bournemouth fans are going absolutely nuts. The Bournemouth fans are going nuts, and the Nottingham Forest fans are pointing at their watches, guys. It's down by the corner flag down on the left hand side with Bournemouth. They're just going to keep it there and run that clock down as much as they possibly can. If we can get a Grimsby Town game, my friend, then we certainly will. We certainly will. We've got Torquay United against Chesterfield. We've got Man City against Newcastle United. We've got Sheffield Wednesday against Sunderland. They're all coming up, and we've got Women's Super League. Women's football is fantastic. Bournemouth are going to make a double substitution as well, guys. Get ready for this. Bournemouth in the 87th minute are going to make a double substitution, just waiting for the ball to go out again, and then the fresh legs will be on. Are they going to bring them on now? 87 minutes on the clock. Bournemouth lead by 1-0, plus whatever injury time the fourth official gives at the end of 90 minutes. We're back in play. The substitution wasn't made. It wasn't made, unfortunately, for Bournemouth. It's out on the far right-hand side. Bournemouth have it, playing it down the left-hand flank, the right-hand flank, sorry. Still with Bournemouth. Nice, neat 1-2, 20 yards from goal. Racing into the penalty area. He's got 2 to aim for. Oh, and he's just overrun the ball, and a left-footed clearance by Nottingham Forest. But Bournemouth win it inside the centre circle. Good header by Bournemouth. Laying it back now. He's got room on his left hand side. You didn't see him, and he's gone down the right hand side instead. And it's going to be a throw into Bournemouth. Did it come off Bournemouth last? No, it didn't. It's a throw into Bournemouth. 33 yards from goal, out on the far right. Bournemouth are going to take all the time in the world with this throw in. This will mean promotion for Bournemouth, guys. Oh my goodness me, how amazing. They will be back in the Premiership tonight. It won't matter what happens with Millwall. They can't win the league because Fulham got a thumping 7-0 win yesterday. That was pretty unbelievable. We were going to cover that one, but unfortunately we were busy with the Travel Channel. We've got to stop in play. Now we're going to get those double substitutions. We're just looking at the goal again with 2.5 minutes of normal time. And there it is. The Bournemouth fans are ecstatic. They know that their team are heading back to the Premiership. But Nottingham Forest are not out of this yet. They did hit the crossbar, guys, and they've come close on a lot of occasions. So Bournemouth have got to keep their concentration for the final 3 or 4 minutes. Come on. And now we are getting the double substitution. Who's coming on? Who's coming off? Let's have a look. Come on. So we've got a double substitution, less than 2 minutes of normal time to be played. But I think Pearson's on for Bournemouth. Is that Pearson? Christie goes off, Anthony goes off, Metham and Pearson comes on. It was Pearson. So Christie and Anthony are off. Pearson and Metham are on. Okay, guys, for Bournemouth, 2 fresh pairs of legs with less than 2 minutes to go. Come on, Bournemouth, automatic promotion. And I tell you what, I really hope and pray that Nottingham Forest, if they don't get an equaliser here, get through in the playoffs. I will be rooting, cheering on Nottingham Forest because they've been absolutely fantastic tonight. So all you Nottingham Forest fans, I really do hope and pray that you guys join us in the Premiership next year. And there's a foul there. They've got to be careful, Nottingham Forest. It's a free kick to Bournemouth. Moore goes down under a heavy challenge out on the far right hand side. So it's a free kick to Bournemouth about 21 yards from goal out on the far right hand side. What are they going to do with just over a minute to go? Are they going to play it down towards the corner flag, or are they going to whip it into the box? Well, whatever happens, they're going to take all the time in the world. We're into the final minute, guys. Bournemouth are only a minute away plus injury time, going back up into the Premiership. Come on, come on, into the final minute. Yes, yes, absolutely. More magic from Wales with Metham on now. Bournemouth play that free kick short. They keep hold of it, and now they've lost it. They should have just knocked it down towards the corner. 30 seconds to go, guys. Hold on to your hats. What is that fourth official going to give? He's got to give at least 2 minutes, I reckon. Can Nottingham Forest get an equaliser in the dying moments of this game? We've seen it all this season from every game that we've covered. Honestly, last minute equalisers, last minute winners, last minute penalties, last minute saves, last minute sending offs. And there we go. The Bournemouth fans are in fine voice. They're clapping, they're going mental. They can feel the Premiership. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the 90 minutes. What is that fourth official going to give? It's what, saying 5? Badger's saying 5 minutes. I think Badger's 8 minutes. You're taking the piss. Sorry. It's just at 8 minutes. 8 minutes. That's nearly as bad as Kidderminster against Reading. 12 minutes for no bloody injuries. 8 minutes. Now, the fourth official, and here come Bournemouth. Breaking free in the middle of the park. Oh, and he's pulled down. He's pulled down. Now, the referee's got to give that. The referee's got to give that. He was through on goal. It's a yellow card for Spence. Spence is lucky not to see a red there. 8 minutes. Are they taking the mick? You can't tell me that this game isn't fixed, guys. They want it. Yeah, exactly. What game is he watching, Roadblocking? They obviously want this to go to the last game of the season. There's some backhanders going on. Some backhanders. Because it would make better watching for the final game. If these two teams draw, then it all goes down to the final game. Bournemouth win tonight, it's all over. You know, Bournemouth are through. 8 minutes. We've had 3 minutes of injury at tops. That is bloody ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. When it was 0-0 at the end of the first half, he gave 3 minutes when there probably should have been 5. Says it all, doesn't it? Says it all. It's absolutely ridiculous, Roadblocking. Honestly, guys, 8 minutes. There's probably been about 3-4 minutes of injuries. Still waiting for Bournemouth to take this free kick. Chips it over the top. It's going to go out for a goal kick. They want Nottingham Forest to equalise. That's what it is. Yeah. Sarah counted 3 minutes and she's normally pretty good with that. I said about 3-4 minutes. But that is an absolute joke. It's a goal kick to Nottingham Forest. He brings it to the edge of his area. Played the nice neat 1-2, right-footed, up towards the Bournemouth 18-yard box. Game of headers. Both teams need to get that ball down onto the floor and they need to do it fast. Bournemouth just trying to get the ball away back into the Nottingham Forest half, and now they can break down the left-hand side, and they can't actually. He's not going to catch that, and Nottingham Forest go all the way back to Zumba in the Nottingham Forest goal. He's going to smash it left-footed. He does, up over the halfway line. We've had 2.5 minutes of the added 8. Bloody ridiculous. Can't tell me that football's not been fixed this season. And right-footed clearance by Bournemouth. Here come Bournemouth, 2-on-2. He lays it out to the right-hand side, and he's just going to jog with that. He's just going to hold it up, jog with that. Plays it back out onto the right-hand side. Here come Bournemouth, 20 yards from goal, out onto the left-hand side, in line with the penalty spot. It's with Solanke, takes it to the corner flag, gets pushed off of it, and it's gone out for a goal kick. We've almost had 3 minutes of the added 8, 5 to go in injury time. Can Nottingham Forest get that equaliser that will take this tournament, well, this season, to the very last game of the season? Oh my goodness me. Left-footed clearance downfield by Samba for Nottingham Forest. Up in the air it goes. Again, headers. Bournemouth desperately trying to clear the ball downfield. Here come Nottingham Forest on the edge of the penalty area, out on the right-hand side. Plays it into the penalty area. Oh, and from 5 yards out, he smashed it right-footed over the crossbar. Yates, I think it was. How did he miss that? An absolute sitter. He would have been offside and it wouldn't have counted in the 94th minute. Let's have a look at that again. Great play out on this right-hand side. Yeah, 2 of them well offside. Went too early. Beautiful cutting pass though, and he hit it right-footed from 5-6 yards out. Smashed it over the crossbar, and that's another opportunity for I nearly tipped Man United then. For it's half-time between Liverpool and Villarreal. Villarreal lead by 2-0, which means it is 2-2 on aggregate. Liverpool are being battered right now. Okay, 94 minutes on the clock. 4 to go of the added BS8. BS8, guys. Unbelievable. Kidderminster Harriers against Reading in the FA Cup. 12 minutes. There was probably about 5. It's a joke. Absolute joke. But this is why we love football, guys. We're going to take it right to the wire. And before you go, please hit that subscribe button. Come on. It's back with the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper with a centre-back out on this right-hand side. Big right foot over into the Bournemouth, edge of the Bournemouth penalty area. Bournemouth clear it right-footed into the centre circle. He's all on his own. Bournemouth at strolling place now. A slip. And now Bournemouth can counter-attack. They don't want to. They're going to take it to the corner flag. Wow. 100 people out on the... It's with Bournemouth down by the corner flag, out on the right-hand side. And it's going to be... It was Moore that kept it there. No, it wasn't. It was Pearson, sorry. And Nottingham Forest won the throw as well. That was no way a Nottingham Forest throw. And now Bournemouth could be in trouble. The referees played the advantage. There was a sliding tackle on the goalkeeper. 3 minutes to go. We've had 95 minutes. There's 3 minutes to go. And here come Nottingham Forest racing forward. 32 yards from goal, 30 yards from goal, 25 yards from goal. Out on the right-hand side, gets the cross in towards the back post. Travers tips it. And he's gone out for a corner kick. Is he giving a corner kick? He's like, no. He's given a goal kick for offside. He's given a free kick for offside. It's all over the shop. The Bournemouth fans are going like this to the linesman. The Bournemouth fans behind the goal are going like this. And I'll tell you what, that was very, very close indeed. It was a good cross from the right-hand side onto the edge of the 6-yard box. 2 yellow shirts coming in at the back post. Travers managed to tip it out for a corner, but they were offside. So a free kick to Bournemouth. 96 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes time they will be in the Premiership. And I think Travers just picks up a yellow card for wasting time. He sticks his thumb up to the ref. He's like, yeah, shove that up your jacksie. Put that thumb where the sun don't shine, referee. Because this referee's been an absolute joke. So Travers, the Irishman, Mark Travers, gets a yellow card. Right-footed, free kick, downfield, out onto the right-hand side. And it's going to be a throw-in to Nottingham Forest with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. There are the, I think it's the Nottingham Forest chairman there as well. He doesn't look happy, Bunny. This means a lot to both teams, and I really do hope and pray Nottingham Forest may get through the playoffs and join Bournemouth in the Premiership next season. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. It's a throw-in to Bournemouth out on the far right-hand side. Scott Parker's out on the sideline. Steve Cooper's out on the sideline. He can feel it, he can taste it, he can smell it. The Premiership is almost in his grasp. Bournemouth throw it back to their right back, picked up by the right back, hits it downfield, right footed. That's an handball, and it should be a free kick. So Bournemouth, get ready. We're almost in the final minute of this game. Bournemouth are almost there, guys. Just looking at the Villarreal, they're leading by 2-0 against Liverpool, and they're back underway for the second half. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on. I'm not going to put Nottingham Forest down, guys. I'm not going to put them down. I was going to say Cheerios, baby, but I'm not, because Nottingham Forest have been fantastic, and like I said, I really hope they make it through the playoffs. 40 seconds to go with Bournemouth on the halfway line, and he's given a free kick and a yellow card for Bournemouth. Solanke picks up a yellow card as well, and it's a free kick. This is danger for Bournemouth. It's about 38 yards from goal inside the Bournemouth half. Danger for Bournemouth now. They've got to keep their focus. 97.5 minutes played in this game. We are into the final 20 seconds. This will be the last kick of the game. The goalkeeper's going to take the free kick, I think. Every yellow shirt is forward. The goalkeeper's going to take it. Get ready. And he takes it short into the penalty area. Gets across, face the goal, and Bournemouth have put it behind for a goal, for a corner kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the 98 minutes. And it's a corner kick to Nottingham Forest down on the right-hand side. Come on, Bournemouth. The goalkeeper for Nottingham Forest has got to come up for this. They've got to throw everything at Bournemouth. But come on, Bournemouth. You've got to keep your focus, keep your concentration. And the goalkeeper's in the penalty area as well. They've got nothing to lose. The cross comes in and it's headed clear. It's headed clear. Blow the whistle. He's going to get a second attempt to cross it. What is the referee doing? And it's a back heel by the goalkeeper. He's got over the crossbar. 98.5 minutes. And there it is. Bournemouth have won it. The full-time whistle goes and the Bournemouth fans have invaded the pitch. Hopefully it'll end peacefully. Bournemouth fans jumping onto the pitch. They're going crazy. We're back in the Premiership. Yes! Come on, Bournemouth. And the pitch has been invaded. I hope they don't cause any damage. We can hear them out the windows. They're going wild. We're back in the Premiership after a year down below in the Championship. We bounce back up at Nottingham Forest. I hope and pray that you guys will be with us celebrating in the Premiership next season because you totally deserve it. I hope that you march on. Christie is on the shoulders of all of his fans. There are some red flares going off and there's thousands of people on the pitch. I hope and pray it's going to stay peaceful. It will stay peaceful because the Bournemouth fans, they're all there with their phones trying to get pictures. They're trying to get the managers back down the tunnel actually, so that, you know, just for safety's sake. But I don't think any of the players, any of the managers are in any danger whatsoever. Magnificent scenes. There's even a wheelchair on the pitch at the moment. We're back in the Premiership. Best of luck, 100% to Nottingham Forest for the playoffs. But Bournemouth are the champions on the night. They are going back to the Premiership. They will be playing the likes of Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal next season, and who else manages to stay up? Who knows? There might even be Everton there. Miracles do happen, and the players are getting pictures with all the fans. The fans are surrounding the players. Jubilant scenes, happy scenes, singing, chanting, cheering, and I'll tell you what, the Nottingham Forest need to hold their head up high because they've been magnificent. The fans need to stand next to them. They need to stand tall with them as they go into those playoffs because the Nottingham Forest fans have been amazing. The Nottingham Forest players, everybody has been fantastic this evening, and even the chairman's getting some pictures there as well. There's still thousands of fans on the pitch. Bournemouth, there it is on the screen. Bournemouth promoted to the Premier League once again. They've managed to bounce back up. They will join Fulham. Fulham have run away with it this year, let's be honest. But I really, hopefully, and that is from the bottom of my heart, all you Nottingham Forest fans, you guys deserve to be there with us next season, without a doubt. You've had a fantastic year so far from January, and the Bournemouth fans are on the shoulders of each other. They're jumping up and down. All the phones are out. They're trying to get pictures of the players. I think they're trying to get the players back down the tunnel. But what a magnificent evening. It was Billingham from a free kick, 19 yards out, side-footed it, right-footed, out onto the left-hand side, and then a right-footed curler from about 7-8 yards out across the face of Samba, who incidentally has been brilliant tonight. Both goalkeepers have been fantastic. More so Samba than Travers, being honest with you. But this game could have easily finished 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4 because there has been chance after chance after chance for both teams. And I hope Cook, with his head, makes a speedy recovery. I'm sure that he will. What an evening this has been. I fully enjoyed it. I've had an absolute ball, regardless of the result. It's been brilliant, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here and sharing this momentous evening with myself and with Sarah. Bournemouth will march on. Hopefully Nottingham Forest will march on with them, and all we can do is look forward to a brand new season for both teams in the Premiership next year. I think, unfortunately, it is what, Wednesday evening? It is a Wednesday evening, so Is it Tuesday? I don't even know what day of the week it is. I'm sure that there'll be a few parties going on into the night, but unfortunately, most people have got work tomorrow. When you go to work tomorrow, guys, please tell all of your friends, family, your work colleagues all about Football Fans Live, and we try and cover as much football as we possibly can. And if you haven't already, give our travel channel a bit of love and a little bit of joy. It's called Travel Tour Taste, and that's on YouTube. The players are still on the pitch. It's still party time. I think there's going to be some parties, some garden parties in Bournemouth this coming weekend. There's a little lad with a Bournemouth flag. He's only about 6-7 years old. He should be in bed. But, you know, why not? Why not? Is it still the Easter holidays? I don't know. The players, the fans are still on the pitch. They're still getting pictures with each other. The mascot's on there. And we're just going to have a look at that goal one last time. Oh no, that's when the final whistle went, and some of the Bournemouth players went down onto the pitch. They couldn't believe it. They fell to the floor on their knees, and then the pitch invasion has started. Amazing scenes from the Vitality Stadium. I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to run up the road or not and get some footage of that, but that is friggin' amazing. Thousands of... Is that...
That's Sarah.
That's Sarah. I think that's Sarah. That's our Sarah, one of our friends that we know. Liverpool still, are they still losing? I don't know. I don't know. I think they just made a substitute. But it's not about Liverpool. It's all about Bournemouth. It's all about Nottingham Forest. And we're just seeing replays now. What a fantastic display of football by both teams from the first minute to the 98th minute. Both of these teams were going hell for leather, given 110%. Battling, fighting all the way for every single ball. In the second half, Bournemouth did up their game by a considerable margin, because in the first half, especially in the middle of the field, it was all Nottingham Forest. They dominated, they conducted the play, and they played the way that they wanted to, and the best way that they possibly can. And I do believe it looks like the players are coming back out onto the pitch, because there's still thousands of fans surrounding the tunnel and cheering and clapping. There we go. Oh, amazing scenes. Absolutely love it. Well done, Bournemouth. Well done to both sets of fans. And a huge congratulations to Nottingham Forest as well. I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon, guys. Thank you for sharing a very...
Oh, shush. Stop it. Keep it together, man. Keep it together.
A very special evening. I'm going to say goodbye now before I lose the plot completely.
I've been Sarah.
This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been amazing.
And so have they.
And so have they. See you all again very, very soon. And thank you so much for being here. God bless you wherever you're watching in the world. Have a great evening, have a great day, and have a great week. Until next time, stay safe.